Hello, Toby Foster memes. Again, on some slop. Finally. I said I was going to make more slop, and now I'm back making slop. Mainly because, right, I'm about to leave, but I was waiting for my phone to charge, and I'm like, right, it's not enough time to make some music, but I really want to create something, so it's slop time. And recently, I've been really evaluating my relationship with gaming and trying to make sure that okay, so gaming's a thing that brings me joy, but I really don't want it to control my life like most people. I don't think anyone does. So I just gotta make sure that it's working for me as opposed to me working for it. That's the main gist of it. But yeah, I've been playing more and more games, and I'm very happy with my relationship with gaming at the moment. So I thought, hey, why not just do a little top 25 games list? If you think my list is unk, let me know if I'm unk in the comments. If you think I'm based, let me know if I'm based. Based or unk. Let's go. New Vegas, number one. Hands down, best Western action RPG of all time. Just, I wouldn't be the person I am today without this game. And if you like RPGs of any kind, if you like a good story, you cannot go wrong. Now, second game. It's already getting a bit tough doing this off the dome, but it's going to be Metal Gear Solid 3. My favourite stealth action game of all time. And also, I think the main thing that draws me into any piece of art is the narrative. And Jesus Christ, bro, this is such an emotional roller coaster. Like, don't get me wrong, this game came out in like 2003 or something, but it is fucking insane what they managed to put into this game. All the little mechanics, dude. And just the fucking hunger system. In a lot of games, I feel like the hunger system is like just a little tacked on bit of bullshit. But here, it's like, oh my god, it really works with the stealth gameplay. You really feel like the entire world's against you, and you got like the codec radio system. That's just you have to communicate with the team back at home base, and just. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. I just want to say this is like one of my highest recommendations. And also, I think these two games are quite common in the top fives of people. So, yeah, when we get further down, actually, there's some bits of the top five that are very much unk and very much unexpected. Number 3. Okay. So there's got to be a GTA game in the top for me personally. It's got to be go-to game of all time, GTA San Andreas. Not the remake, the OG. Fuck it, play on PS2, PC. Oh, I don't know what's there to say that hasn't been said about this game before. The amount of content they managed to pack into this, all the businesses, the campaign being like 40 hours long, just the RPG elements which people hated on, and I understand they weren't completely fleshed out. But for me personally, I think they fucking outdid themselves with this game. Oh, what the fuck? Super Mario 64 GTA San Andreas. That might be in the top 5 now, if I ever play this. But it might be. This list might become obsolete once I play this game. Okay. So, moving on. We've got San Andreas. I think the next one, this is going to be the first divisive one. This is the one where you're going to scream at me, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. PlayStation 2 specifically. Because each version of this game was completely different. The PC version, Game Boy, Xbox, whatever the fuck, they were all different as hell. But the PlayStation 2 was just like, it's my favorite Zelda game of all time. Because it took the Zelda formula, and I was never really... crucify me, bro. There's some Zelda games I like, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the aesthetic, but as a kid growing up, I really loved Harry Potter. And the PS2 version of Harry Potter just combined everything I loved as a kid. So you had these like really spooky stealth segments. I also loved just exploring Hogwarts, flying around. And they packed this little children's movie tie-in game full of side quests as well. So you have like all these fucking gnome throwing mini games. You have the Quidditch mini game. You have just these little fetch quests, which some of them are a little bit bullshit. I can't lie that you need a guide for them, but I think the main point of this fetch quest is to like you find all this shit as you're playing the game. And with Harry Potter, these games are really more based off the books than of the movies. I have a lot of criticisms of the Harry Potter franchise. Like, I think in a lot of respects, I prefer the idea of Harry Potter than what they actually came out with. But I think the first sort of 3 books are very solid, magical children's adventures, flaws and all. Like, I think they're really solid. And I understand if you're like, oh, I want to support J.K. Rowling. Like, okay, she's a bit mental, whatever. But I feel like if you emulate, not that I'm encouraging emulation, or buy a second-hand version of this on the PS2, you're not really supporting anyone financially. You're just experiencing a good bit of art that people made probably 20 years ago, 24 years ago. Fucking unk slop, bro. Unk. I'm just officially unk status. But yeah. Oh yeah, there was these little dueling mini games, and honestly, I think they did some things better here than Hogwarts Legacy. I've been playing through that with my girlfriend recently, Hogwarts Legacy, but I don't know, I think the older games, they just had that magical charm to it. I'd really love to see like a remake of one of these older ones in the new Hogwarts Legacy engine. I think that would be goated. But as it stands, top 4. Number 4, we have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna get fucking silly real fast. Okay, now we're back to sort of a popular opinion. Batman Arkham Asylum. Or Batman Arkham Asylum. Number 5. No matter where the series went after this one, this was such a solid foundation. Such an amazing, little spooky, action-packed Metroidvania light. This might be genuinely a perfect game. Because every single mechanic they tried, every single boss fight, the story, everything is just 10 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, some people say the final boss fight, fuck it, spoilers, it's been like 20 years. Some people say the final boss fight with the Joker is a bit derivative. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I can see that. But generally, it's not even that long of a game. It's probably will take you like 10 hours at most to beat. Alright, going into number 6, Bully Scholarship Edition. Banging game, bro. This is another one by the old Rockstar Games from the GTA fame. I played that shit, fuck me, from when I was like 11 years old to probably now. It's such like a little nostalgic adventure. Again, the story is goated. Atmosphere is amazing. Just, you sort of play this game like you wish you went through school, sort of. And I know how that sounds a bit sad, but in the sense, like, you're really not gonna want to start fights with everyone when you're growing up. That's just not really a good move. But in this one, I don't know, there's just something about the characters. They're all just so iconic. All the iconic lines from Jimmy Hopkins, Gary, Petey, all the characters. There's such like perfect analogies of real people you meet in education throughout, even like secondary school, high school to like uni to a certain degree. Mate, it's all there. It's just a blast, very small, tightly designed, and I think that's sort of, as I'm unking out, I don't want a 300 million hour RPG. I just want a very tightly designed experience that knows what it's going to give you. Okay. I just said I didn't want a huge RPG, but after this one, it's gotta be The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Oh, Oblivion. There we go. I got that. Not the remaster because I've not played it yet, but oh my days. My favourite comedy game of all time. With this engine in particular, they tried to do so many things. They had all these like Radiant AI systems. It's just packed full of fun quests. Like, really hidden ones too. Like, I'm a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft, and there's one quest which is just retelling of one of his stories, and that one always just sticks in my mind. Just what other Thieves Guild, the Daedric the Daedric quests, they were all amazing. Just, I don't know, it's very flawed, and some of the dungeons get boring, but it's just a really fun game. I love all the performances, like, all the flaws of it just add to it, in my opinion. And I think we need more games that embrace this sort of side of not necessarily having game-breaking bugs, but just being fun with it. Like, the game knows what it is. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. After this one, it's got to be Postal 2. Postal 2 up there. Goated game. I remember playing it. Well, I think every Polish man gets Postal 2 at one point in his life. Because, like, your older cousin always has this game and is like, whoa, what the fuck? You can shoot anyone in the first person and you can put a fucking cat's ass on your gun. But then as you get older, you really appreciate all the, like, little funny jokes. It's just probably the best sort of comedy shooter rampage simulator ever, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, up next. It's a tough one. This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to say the Resident Evil 4. There's got to be some sort of horror game, I think. And Resident Evil 4 is the best action horror game of all time. The original, I've not played the remake yet. It's just, I don't know, I really love the atmosphere of this one too much. I'm just a sort of vibe guy. You can clip that, I don't care. I'm the vibe guy. They nailed making Leon control smoothly to an extent, but not too smooth where you think you're like a god, like in maybe other action games. It was still like, you were still concerned like, oh, how am I going to do this? Am I going to have enough ammo? But that's how the game does difficulty. Like, if you're losing more, it'll drop you more ammo, and it's sort of, you never will run out of ammo, but you always feel like you will, and you're like, oh no, and there's really tense scenes. And just the campy dialogue. I think the dialogue does it for me in Resident Evil games. Because I think some people think the dialogue in Resident Evil 1 is too janky, whereas here they had the perfect mix of just jank and charm, and I feel like it's very much intentional. Like, the iconic lines, like, where's everyone going? Bingo? This shit just gets me every time, bro. It's just goated game. Yeah, Yume Nikki, Dream Diary. Alright, so you know how there's vibe movies where it's just like a bunch of cool scenes and dialogue, and the story is very subtle? Yume Nikki, if you've got no experience, it's one of those. So you play as a shut-in hikikomori girl, and you sort of explore her dreams, and that's how you learn about her character. And it's somehow, despite how abstract and weird it is, one of the most emotional stories I've ever played through. That's why it's got to be in the top 10. I don't know if I could put it up higher. I kind of want to. I really want to put it up higher, but I'm sorry, Yume Nikki. You are one of my favourite games of all time. Is number 10. Kind of a recent one. Crow Country. My favourite sort of modern Resident Evil style game. Because Resident Evil 4 took the franchise in a new direction. Whereas Crow Country, with this game, they nailed the old style of Resi puzzles, Resi combat, and the atmosphere is just like, it's so cute and cozy, but also quiet and settling at the same time. And it's also, to 100%, it'll probably take you like 10 hours. So it's just, this might be, I don't know, I don't think it's stood the test of time long enough to be in the top 10, because it is one of my favourite games. I generally want to put it at number 1 sometimes. It's just, I wish they added some of the things they wanted to add, because they were going to add like branching story paths or decisions, which you do get dialogue decisions throughout the game, but it doesn't really amount to anything. The game, there's only one ending, which is a bit of a shame. I wish they did it more Resident Evil old school style, where you had 2 different or multiple endings, but hey, I don't want to hate on this game too much, because it is one of my favourite horror games that came out recently. Came out 2024. Probably the only non-UNC game on here, because everything here is definitely before 2010. Apart from Fallout New Vegas, which was 2010. But yeah, my first non-UNC pick. Alright. After that, divisive one. Dark Souls 2. Which one? Skull of the First Sin. Yeah. Fuck you. It's my favourite Dark Souls game. Probably better than Bloodborne. Fuck all of you. Right. Next one. Old School RuneScape. My favourite MMORPG. You can play it as casually as you want, as competitive as you want. The music's amazing, graphics amazing, and I don't mean that ironically. Like, it's such a charming art style. They really nailed it. There's like definitely some parts where, as they were adding in content, they lost it. But even that core free-to-play section, oh, just the best designed MMO area, best designed MMO, just fucking tons of fun. It's like pixel crack. I've put so many hours into this game. I can't not be in my top games of all time. Right, coming in next. What could I possibly put in? As a Polish man, I have to put a Counter-Strike game because I've played Counter-Strike like all my life. So, for me, Counter-Strike Source. Counter-Strike fucking Source, lach. I'm gonna add. That's gonna also include Gary's mod, which is a bit of a cheat, but whatever. My list. So with Counter-Strike Source, I think the reason I picked this one over like 1.6 over current Counter-Strike is it's just the most chill one to go back to because the community. Just mainly, I'm picking this one for the community. The spirit is so alive. Modding it's so easy, so fun. You can give yourself cool gloves and cool weapons. You don't have to pay for that shit like you're doing in the newer games. And there's like, it's probably like one of the more janky ones. Actually, definitely not. But I think out of the main trio that people think of Counter-Strike being 1.6, Source, and then current CS2. This middle of the road version, this is the one I love the most. Right. Oh, okay, it's really getting hard for me to think, because like I've played so many games, but when you're trying to think of them on the spot, it's really difficult. I urge you to try this, guys. If you want to do your own, just do your own slop tier list, please. Let's make more slop. Let's litter the internet of shit. Saturate the market. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we should put like a puzzle game on there, because I do love me some good puzzles. So for me, Portal 2. Fucking the best. Right, so Portal 1, it's perfect. It's like so tightly designed. And an amazing puzzle game. But 2, they just everything they added to it is just goated. It's just better. You know, it's like you got salt right, and then you got like barbecue seasoning. And it's like I just put barbecue seasoning on everything. That's also probably a pretty controversial opinion. It's like the barbecue seasoning of the Portal franchise. Alright. Oh, what the fuck do you do next? Another childhood game it's slop. It's slop. I can't lie to you. Project 8. Tony Hawk's Project 8. There's so many Tony Hawk's games I could put. Like 1, 2, 3, Underground. But 8 is like my favourite open world one, for sure. The whole premise of this one is Tony Hawk's in this like suburban town, and he's trying to find the top 8 skaters. And I really loved all the quests, all the little humorous bits. And this is around the time Skate was coming out, so they were introducing these like little create your own tricks with the analog stick, which I wasn't always the biggest fan of. But I don't know, I think they nailed a lot of things with this one. And I think if you look back on it, if you were like comparing it to the other games like in the series in a row, you're like, okay, this one might be a bit weaker, but look back on it on its own merits, it's actually kind of sick. And also, I love the multiplayer back in the day. You're not going to be able to get that experience now. You can't play from my memories. Just trust me on this one, bro. It's a goated game. Do not overlook it if you're playing through the Tony Hawk's franchise. Right. What's next? Fuck, it's a tough one. It's really tough. Alright, I might have to go for a strategy game because I like my strategies. Total War Rome, man. The OG. I think this is probably the best war strategy game of all time. Like, there's different iterations of the Total War franchise that added more things, but for this one, for when it was released in like, was it 2000 or something like that? My God, it's so good. Oh, I want to get some like slop sandbox game on here. You know what? Minecraft, but with the caveat of it specifically being any version up until like sort of maybe the Xbox 360 version, because I think it's really lost its identity now, and it's really difficult to rank a game like this that keeps getting updated. But I think even if you were to say like Minecraft Alpha, like perfect, whatever, Minecraft Beta, yeah, any of the betas, good to be on here. But more like Minecraft, no. But yeah, just so this is still Unk. This is still an Unk selection. Right, what's next? Okay, this is a tough one because Silent Hill. I've got to do a Silent Hill game on here. So let's see. Just put Silent, not Origins. Silent Hill. Oh, it's a tough one. It's really tough to decide. But I think for me personally, it will have to be Silent Hill for the PlayStation 1, the OG. Just because of mainly the atmosphere. It's the best horror game, like horror. Silent Hill 2 is like an amazing character study and like very good psychological horror, and this is a really good psychological horror as well. But I think it's definitely the scariest one in my opinion. Not that like many games scare me nowadays, but if one was 2, it would be Silent Hill 1, and I do kind of want to put Silent Hill 2 there. Nah, I think there's another spooky game that I can put. Bloodborne, right? Goated game. And even though I prefer Dark Souls 2 from the Souls franchise, this is objectively probably the much better game. It's the one that got me into the Souls franchise, really. It's just everything about it is perfect. The Lovecraftian mythos, the setting, the combat, boss fights, the story, the lore. Dude, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But again, I think the way I relate to these games, it's not always like how objectively perfect they are. It's how they influenced me and at what point in my life they influenced me and what they made me learn about myself. And I learned a lot more. I learned from this game, but I think life lessons compared to the shit I've learned from New Vegas or Metal Gear Solid 3 or like fucking Crow Country. I think about that lore all the time. It's so simple but so good. I think about Arkham Asylum all the time. Yume Nikki especially. God, how did I miss that one? Very thought-provoking. Yeah, they just have so much more of an emotional connection with me than these ones. And it's just, again, I'm saying it's the top 25 games, so they're all amazing. They're all going to be so close to my heart. But I'm trying to say that's why it's not high on the list. Alright. This is getting really, really tough. If I were to pick like another multiplayer game, we could do another multiplayer game. Nah. I'm gonna have to cut this one out. Ah, dude. Of course. Animal Crossing New Leaf. Goated game. I've been playing that game since like 2016 and I still play it to this day on the 3DS. Just the best game if you want to relax. Like just little cute game for making friends. You can take anyone with you on the 3DS. I know there's some purists who are like, oh, the first one's got the best characters and oh, New Horizons got the best design. But for me personally, New Leaf, that's the one. Can't be beaten. What else? We could go back to the PS2. The Warriors. Another Rockstar game. Rockstar have 1, 2, 3 games on here. Goated. So this came out for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and I think PC. My favorite beat 'em up game of all time. Like I wasn't ever a big fan of the beat 'em up genre because I'm probably not that unk. Like, I wasn't playing Streets of Rage and shit. But this is like such a good. I love the Warriors movie. By the way, that's a sick movie. With this one, the combat amazing. Story just follows the movie, but it's so much more like your standard a beat 'em up game. There's like all these little side missions in this little open world section. And oh my god, just all the best Rockstar games, aside from what they're known, like Red Dead and GTA, it's really up there. Okay. This is getting real tough, real tough. Real talk, real talk. Three more games. I gotta come up with something. Because, my mind's going blank. I'm impressed I got this many. Like, Jesus Christ. Can I? You know what? It's my list. I can break any sort of rules I want. Silent Hill 2, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Goated game. I think a lot of people will consider this one of their favourite games of all time. And I'm no different. I think about this game all the time. It really should be higher. I don't know. I can definitely reorder this list, but it's really hard. Because I've wasted so much of my life playing games. Nah, I enjoyed it, so it's not time wasted, but... Silent Hill 2. Mate, you just gotta play it. It is... goated. Goated. Alright, and if we're breaking that rule that I never really stated in the first place, Metal Gear Solid 2, that ending, that ending is so... I think there's a really popular meme, like Metal Gear Solid 2 predicted this, you know? And they did. Came out in 2002 and predicted everything that's going on right now. And just, fuck me. This is such a difficult tier list. And I need to head out soon, so I'll stop yapping. And final game. This is gonna ruffle some feathers, but... Spider-Man 3. Oh. Yeah, Spider-Man 3. Because I think probably Spider-Man 2 is probably one of the best movie time games on the PlayStation 2. But I think 3 is definitely jankier, definitely has more bugs. And I've not played it in ages, so it might change, but... Oh my god. No, I can't give it to Spider-Man 3. I can't give it to Spider-Man 3. Like, I love that game so much. It's such good slop, but I might have to... Yeah, I think definitely for the emotional connection, Pathologic. Pathologic's the game that really... that every time I make a video about Pathologic, it gains views. Not that I'm doing this for views, absolutely not. But, oh my god, it is one of my favourite... my favourite thinking games that makes me... My thinking and feeling. Thinking and feeling, that's what it's all about. I gotta stop, I gotta go.